Oh my god.
I fucked it up.
And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready to get going. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K
I can never dash
for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg entering the home stretch of the season. How excited are you for the play-in tournament?
It's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
And when it comes to MP, he has an objective to motivate his teammates. That's why he made winning on the road a rallying cry.
Well, their success in their road quest just speaks to the power of MP. When he talks, his teammates listen. In fact, everyone listens because they're getting results. And that's what matters in this league. They've been unreal on the road.
And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got MP. Dixon is out there with Hansen. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Little in at the 3 spot. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human
I was right.
Pass to Foster. And the rejection by Wembanyama. A pull-up. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Foster. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the rejection by MP.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Keep doing that dumbass shit.
It's bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Pass to Foster. Will it go? Hands it from downtown.
Why do they keep falling for this weak ass doing the same shit?
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for the start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. To the right side. Back to MP. Here's Little. They get the rebound. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. At the 10th. Rebounded by Hansen.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
18 feet out. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Man, big buttons versus big buttons. It's really just whoever's buttons hit first.
And skill of Victor Wembanyama. He said every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
Bitch.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20?
Something wrong with the game? Like,
I mean, this is incredible.
Kevin,
I definitely did not finish that.
From the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Tucker the pass to Reynolds.
And the stroke definitely lacked
no.
this quarter.
I didn't get my overhead. You would have died there.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the league with a guy struggling this badly.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
And then outside, shot to stop the run. No good there. Good defense by
Just got
MP.
big butt in the air.
San Antonio leading by 11 to the inside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's
Keep up,
good.
keep
MP's got
keep up.
6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to talk
Man,
some
this
things
bitch
over,
missed.
might be seeing some things to adjust. McGee, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Substitution. Number 4, Ronald McGee.
Here's Jimenez, and a lot of contact
Oh
on
my.
that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender
Oh
all
my
over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs?
You have to give them credit for
Yeah,
their
low
defense
profiles.
here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Pass to Chavez. Here's Reynolds. And he jams it with authority.
And wait to finish.
Oh, you're such a
and cut into
bitch.
that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket,
Hey, that's a
guy,
gun,
still
gun. Oh,
shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And the dunk by MP. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP. Registering a quadruple-double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history.
My
MP
space.
is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Tucker. Outside, Rodman.
How the fuck did you grab me that
Just
far?
5
That was
on the
kind of
clock.
crazy.
Down low. Here's Reynolds.
That was kind of far. That was a little too far for the grab.
Reynolds has got 6 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's MP. Bank shot. No good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Chavez. That shot is off. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Pass to Little. Back to MP. We've got 113.
Well, I do not have control of my drill moves,
20
bro.
feet out. He's
It's
4 for
fuck.
6 from the field with that miss. It's Rodman with the ball for the 76ers. A 12-point game. Moving on after the
Damn, they're
tough
moving
loss
like a
they
damn
took at
robot
the
and
hands
shit.
of the Blazers.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
No.
And he goes in.
Oh my.
The finish was nice, but the
I'm
setup was
throwing
better.
matches.
The pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate.
Got his
It's a clean
ass.
look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Pass to Reynolds. Here's Simpson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's MP making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He put on a clinic in defense that quarter. His shot blocking was key for him. Back to the action in just a minute.
Why
Why can't I fucking?
am I on the bench?
To make substitutions.
What the?
The 76ers trail by 7 on the court for San Antonio.
What the fuck was that?
We've got Little and
Where is my...
McGee.
Should never
Then
have
it's
literally.
MP.
I don't understand why this first wide open person. These are wide open double team.
What the
Why
fuck was
this
that?
Communication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
This game is so ass. I don't know why he allowed shit like that.
Was outstanding.
That's a big ass
He
hitbox.
scored an incredible number of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple-double. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore.
Oh, bruh.
Wait to see.
I thought he was going to bounce.
Thank you, David.
Animation.
You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same
They're in the fucking zone. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you know,
Are
every
you,
night's
man?
different. They may try
Use
to
this.
double.
Come on, man. Use this
Might
shit.
force him to adjust.
Abuse the fuck out this shit. They're in the fucking zone. Are you kidding me?
We'll see.
Wow.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance NP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines.
I'm mad at
The one
this
that
one.
MP had very often.
How does that not my
Like
boy?
he
I
had
didn't do
a
it.
cheat
Yeah, I
code
think
on
that
the
was
way.
just...
He was making everything from the floor.
Oh,
Pass to Wembanyama.
use the fuck out of this shit, bro. What the fuck
And
is
the
this?
basket by Hansen. Hansen's got 7
Why are y'all
points here in
playing
this
this
quarter.
deep line?
Here's Tucker. 5 points in the game.
Are y'all
Now, some would
retarded?
argue that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense.
They're still in the zone.
to
Yeah,
a
they're
top
still in the
5
zone.
defense
Literally.
when he was on the
I
floor.
still
His
can't believe my
impact
fucking close last
is
didn't come out that
amazing.
one wrong.
Still in the
MP
fucking
kicks
zone.
to Little. Back
Stupid
to
damn ball.
MP.
Get over.
In the corner, Barrett
How
with
does he?
it. Spurs working the ball around now.
Oh, word. Never
And
mind.
the assist goes to MP.
They just don't. Look, what is this? What is
MP's got
this?
his 8th assist in the game.
Oh, I took that.
And so
Ah,
it's
we-
Charles Lee calling
This should be
timeout.
fucking
This
defense.
will give him a
Retarded.
chance to discuss some potential alterations. Let's see some of the numbers here for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense
He
he's
knows he has
experiencing
no
right
IQ.
now? These last 5 games, he's been
Really?
a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can
He ain't
keep
still
it
my
going.
boy no more.
They have been board dominant.
Why
in
you
this
cutting?
game. That's
Don't
definitely
cut.
been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly
Even has
been
no
at
fucking
the
basketball
at the
IQ,
center
bro.
of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time
What
at the
the
foul
fuck
line this
is this
quarter, and
damn
that's the
thing?
result of attacking the rim and being physical.
I understand.
Here's Reynolds, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And
Fucking
powering
weak
it
ass
home
mouth face.
begins a 12-0 run by San Antonio.
Eight niggas. Early dude.
Little's got 7 points in the game.
He doing the
Talk about
weakest shit.
execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table
Beat
right
that
now.
fucking bitch
Yep,
face
they're
shit.
starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Reynolds.
That weak ass pump fake again.
To the paint. Second shot
Pump
opportunity.
fake again.
Great job by MP tracking the ball and then sending it back.
And the
That's my-
Spurs making a change here.
that's my
Sims
fucking
is checked
problem,
in.
dude.
Spurs substitution. Number 45.
I'm not capitalizing on shit.
Sims.
Tucker dishes to Foster. Pass to Reynolds. That shot misses. Good defense by MP.
And
Oh my
not
gosh.
a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Wait a minute. That means move around. When I'm right there, move around.
Just
Much
5 to
body
shoot. Here's Hansen. Here's Sims. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, I
He
did
has
not
6.
move around at all.
And their balanced
Fuck.
effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to
Yes,
their
baby.
defense as their offense.
What?
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Spurs up 19. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
I love my fucking... What the...
When you shoot it efficiently, the
I don't
probability of winning goes way up.
I don't.
It
I
also
truly
saves
don't
you
understand
wasting
how
energy.
but didn't come out this 3 times or
And
punishable.
change. That'll do it for our show tonight.
We're alright 4 frames though, so whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share.
That's very deceiving.
Guys, he's been in beast mode.
Shoot the ball, nigga.
The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Foster is out there with Reynolds. And it's Tucker in the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to
What you do with their go-to? Just shoot it.
of their game.
Oh,
Sometimes
how do
it's
you want to
steady
have
in
that shit in the
offense.
game? You're not gonna
Other
fucking
Go for that?
to ignite it.
Oh, that's so free.
do it for
Guys are
making
looking for
animation
start
based.
Yeah, a cold
All
stretch
you have some, that's all you're gonna do is just fuck it
And
up.
out of bounds as the Spurs gain
You don't even know what
possession.
y'all doing. Just add it
They got
in
a
the game.
DP too?
San Antonio
Yes.
Spurs upcoming schedule.
Why?
On Sunday, they'll
Because
tip off a
she needed
homestand
one.
starting with
I don't
the
know.
Sacramento
I honestly
Kings.
could not tell you.
And then on Tuesday, the Denver Nuggets will come into town.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Reynolds can't hit.
Oh,
And so MP will bring it up for the San
I need
Antonio
someone
Spurs.
to find this bullshit.
Haven't given up any points here in the second half. Right wing, here's Dixon. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Like, stay in one spot. Why are you
Dixon's got
cutting?
8 points.
Why are you cutting to the other corner where the player is?
Points off of three-pointers.
There's really
and the
someone
D
else in the corner. Why are you cutting over there?
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up.
Holy
into
chase down, that was
almost
crazy.
be in
Oh, yeah,
their
cool.
No
jerseys
damn
to try to
basketball
deny
IQ,
those
bro.
looks.
I swear. God, really.
Pass to Tucker. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Reynolds looking to end the run. Rebound San Antonio.
People criticizing this game. I do.
Wembanyama's got rebound number
I'll do.
7 for
Dude,
him tonight.
I hate having to
And
do
the
this
latest now
input
from
and
our
then fucking
sideline reporter,
double
David
dash after
Aldridge.
that
David,
shit.
it's all yours. Take it
Shit's so
away.
fucking annoying.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. Ron James says our
That shit
league
is
is
so,
always
like,
hungry
what's
for
that?
potential.
That shit's
That's
so
the whole
annoying.
focus of the lottery. It makes
I don't
sense
like
that
doing
those guys who are taking 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Little passes to MP. Fires for 3. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Emanescu, and the rejection by MP. Wembanyama, that's for 2. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point
Oh my gosh, I just got
and
that.
this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, MP.
And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
He blocks it again.
What a defensive performance. Well, wow.
He's shutting them down right now.
And allowing this to go no further. He stops a 15-0 run by the Spurs.
What the hell? It's
And
like
right
kills
away,
me.
they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. MP's got 9 points in the quarter. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And Tucker kicks it to Foster. Pass to Reynolds. looking to get back on track here, and he lays it up and in. Reynolds has got 12 in the game.
And no matter what
I
they've
got like 10 blocks.
tried, he just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And here's MP for three. Chavez with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Inside. Here's Reynolds. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 14 points for him.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
Oh my gosh.
Philadelphia shooting 34% from the field.
What
That's
did he
not
do
going
that
to get
for?
it done. Here's Emanescu.
Pradeep kind of forgiving.
Off target from three-point range.
It hits twice.
He is
It's like souls.
dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute
This
then
game's
because
so bad,
his
bro.
shot
Give me that
making
stupid.
is not
Of course they
happening
give me
right
that.
now.
Philadelphia with the ball.
It's like souls.
When this game is done,
Yeah.
they'll be off to Chicago.
Yeah,
as
it hits
they take
twice.
on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Chavez. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. They get a hand on it.
Am I doing input wrong or what?
1:48 left to play in the third. It's blocked.
Yeah, that's
So far, that's
another
pretty
miss
good.
for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Wembanyama, a screen. The drive by MP. Wembanyama passes to MP.
Am I doing
And
that?
What is this?
able to retain
Hey, whoa.
possession here. Rodman, he's checked in for Foster.
What
The
is he
Spurs
doing?
also changing it up.
Am I not blocking
He's
that?
checked in for Victor Wembanyama. There it comes in for Dixon. And McGee's subbed in for Hansen. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double.
And I'm loving the energy
Oh,
MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to
So
breathe.
wild.
Here's Chavez. The 76ers with another miss. And so MP will bring it up for the Spurs. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Good job by MP forcing the action.
I wasn't even close enough.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring
Oh, wow.
breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
Oh, and slam it down!
Takeoff! Oh, my goodness!
You see
How
that?
did he
I'm
do
trying
that?
to
Oh,
use
man!
Yeah.
Oh.
You were using it fine yesterday.
I'm using the same today. It's the same. I ain't practice.
Philadelphia's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Emanescu, and the rejection by MP.
Layup. Actually, I do. I
Basket
haven't
good.
thought layup in a while.
They are just killing
Like an actual layup.
on the interior.
And I
You
don't know
can't
how to
say
help
that
Dragon
with
if he's
enough
actually trying to learn
emphasis. I mean,
layup.
the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Emanescu, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
That was cool.
1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's San Antonio way out in front. Their lead at 13. And
All I do.
this checked in for the 76ers.
Excuse me.
The Spurs also with the sub. MV's checked in.
Philadelphia 76ers, TNT.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Off the inbound, no good.
Like, I cannot do my super input.
76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. On the court right now for the Spurs.
Stunned me so much.
We've got McGee. MP out there with McGee.
A DP could even work.
Sims in at the 2.
Maybe the light one does, because the light one worked last time.
Rejection by MP.
Yeah, it didn't kill.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Fucking 2-8s. I love that move.
That's her 2H. 360, bro.
When the second part of the frame data comes out, it's literally above her head.
How did I not block that? What?
From the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
MP
I don't
outside.
understand, because my light came out.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Mark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this.
Why is
NBA
my free throw
and
so
not enough
fast all of a
teams.
sudden?
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly,
What the
talent has
heck?
always been the driver in the
No,
league.
my free throws
I think
changed.
because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
And MP throws it down.
No holding back there, folks. A rim rattler.
Oh, that doesn't
IMP.
work.
Pass to Reynolds. Here's Chavez. Stolen by McGee. It's deflected.
Oh, he's so fast in that. Wow.
Here's Chavez. Guarded by McGee. Wide open. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
MP, that's for 2. Yes, that goes in. MP's got 37.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers.
I think I'm doing it wrong.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Emanescu, and the rejection by
I don't remember.
MP.
I don't remember how to set up with this nigga.
And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Here's Foster. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 16-4.
Where you going, boy?
Oh, love the RNG.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Emanescu covered by MP. For San Antonio, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Count that bucket. MP's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
The physicality. MP is unhindered by the aggressive D inside.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle if I were your coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Into the lane. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat
He's
with
like
a
a
mouse.
good boy.
They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
It's blocked by
We
James.
watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
San Antonio making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. MP outside. And Reynolds pulls it down.
Game wanna be RNG, bro.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Chavez passes to Reynolds.
Timing that shit very well.
And here's Tucker. They set the pick. They could use a bucket. That shot, no good.
It's not the heavy one, so I can't even fucking.
Here's MP.
Stand up.
No good on the shot. Pass to Chavez. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was.
Oh no. No times 2.
I forgot. What the hell is